Number 3, love who they love. I will tell you that if you love who they love, even though they may be predisposed to hate you, they will love you. Love who they love. Now, I'm not saying it is a disingenuous, kind of an end-around approach. No, it's nothing like that. If you love somebody in your world, that means you love all parts of them, including the people that are important to them. Love who they love. I'll give you a great example. This was many, many years ago. And we had an office that was at the top floor of the Prudential Town Center in Southfield, Michigan, right? Still there to this very day. And we had Big Ten ticket service, which was down on the concourse level along with all the other like stores and things like that. And I had a very important client of mine, and I called him, and we were just talking. He seemed very distracted. He says, hey, listen, Don, I'm sorry, I got to cut it off quick. And I'm like, dude, you seem distracted. What's going on? He goes, Jesus, I got a big problem. I'm like, well, what's your problem? He goes, well, I promised my wife and daughter I would buy her Hannah Montana tickets. Now, anybody who's had a kid back in the 80s or early 90s, Miley Cyrus was actually Hannah Montana. She was a television a personality that was very popular with the tweens, right? The 11, 12s, things like that. Well, this gentleman had promised his wife and daughter that he was going to buy them Hannah Montana tickets, right? The big ticket in town, right? He's going to get one for her and her best friend. He was going to take them, right? Being the good dad he is. Well, being the normal dad he is, of course, procrastinated to the 11th level, and now there were no Hannah Montana tickets available anywhere in Michigan at virtually any price. So I said, whoa, you do have a problem. Because when the missus is upset, you have serious problems. I said, are you going to be around your office for a little while? He goes, yeah, why? I said, I'll call you back in a half hour. So I go back and I call Big Ten Ticket Service, which was in the bottom of the Southfield Town Center, Prudential Town Center. And I said, I need 2 tickets to Hannah Montana. And of course, my buddy there, the owner, says, there are no tickets for Hannah Montana. I said, oh, yes, there is. It's just we haven't found the person and we haven't named the price yet. I said, but I need 2 tickets. So sure enough, calls back 5 minutes later. I have 2, $400 a piece. For 3, I'm sorry, he says, I got 3, $400 a piece. That's $1,200, right? And this was like, what, 15 years ago when $1,200 was money. I said, I want them. I said, I'll have my courier come down, pick them up, send me the bill. And they said, fine. I called him, I go, you're covered. He goes, what do you mean? I says, I'll have 3 tickets in my hand by 5 o'clock. He goes, well, where'd you get them from? He says, that doesn't make any difference. You're going to have 3 tickets in your hand. Your wife's not going to know what a procrastinating weasel you were, and you weren't going to break your daughter's heart. Sure enough, not only are they tickets, they're 4th row. And he says they were, to anybody else, they were terrible because you spent the time like this. However, to his daughters and her girlfriend, golden. He goes, I got so many hugs and kisses that night from my daughter. I was a god. Because no other dads who procrastinated like I did, he goes, I owe you. How much do I owe you? I said, you owe me nothing. I said, but there's going to be a time when I'm going to need you and I'm going to expect you to come through for me. He goes, Don, whatever it is short of, shooting somebody, you got it. And maybe shooting somebody too, depending on who it is. Right? Now, ultimately I got so much more business from them than the $1,200 that I spent. And I didn't do it with the idea of spending money. It wasn't like, oh, now he owes me and I'm going to cash in big and I'm going to rake him over the coat. No, nothing like that. Love who they love. Find the people that their kids, their parents maybe that have some health challenges you can help. Maybe just something simple that you can do when they have a problem.